What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, retired first ballot Hall of Famer, undefeated 5-division world champion, 3-division undisputed world champion, superstar boxer, and former pound for pound king, Terence Bud Crawford, who is now retired, 42 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 big wins by way of knockout. He was asked his thoughts, and he says, now I have time to discuss everything that took place. And he said, the Towering Inferno, Sebastian Fondora, the former unified WBO, WBC, junior middleweight, 154-pound champion, Sebastian Fondora is a cheat code, right? And he says that, Sebastian Fondora, he's going to beat the Phenom, as I refer to him as, in former unified lineal IBF, WBA, Ring Magazine, welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Jaron Ennis, who was the WBA interim 154-pound champion. And Terence Crawford says that Sebastian Fondora, the Towering Inferno, who is 6'6" with an 80-inch arm reach, 24 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 16 wins by way of knockout, and is a southpaw who just obliterated Keith Thurman, who is now 31 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 22 wins by way of knockout, and stopped him in the 6th round. He says that the 6'6" Sebastian Fondora is a cheat code, and he's going to beat the undefeated 35 win, no loss, no draw, 31 win by way of knockout Phenom, Jaron Ennis, who is 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. He said he's a cheat code. Sebastian Fondora is a cheat code. He says that, Sebastian Fondora is a created player. Like a video game. He's a created player, right? And so he says that he beats Jaron Ennis. And I said this yesterday in a video I did. If Jaron Ennis cannot beat Sebastian Fondora because he's the one that have the skill set and the athletic ability and the versatility to offset Sebastian Fondora, who has gotten better. Sebastian Fondora has gotten immensely better from getting knocked out by Brian Mendoza 3 years ago. Okay? He's gotten a lot better. And people don't give him the credit. The only thing they see is his height and his arm reach because he's viewed as a sideshow. Period. And so people don't view Sebastian Fondora as a technically skilled fighter. They're clouded by his height and his arm reach. Sebastian Fondora, I told you, if Jaron Ennis can't offset him, nobody's going to beat him. They're not going to beat Sebastian Fondora. It's just not going to happen. Sebastian Fondora learned how to control distance, control the pace of the fight, take half step back, control his emotions. He used to give up his height and fight on the inside. He doesn't do that anymore. And people only seen that overhand, right hand that he got knocked out by Brian Mendoza. Look at how he fought Brian Mendoza. Look at how he fought Tszyu the first fight. And look at the adjustments against Cordell Booker, Keith Thurman, and Tszyu in the second fight. You can see he grew. He got better. He made adjustments. And again, I don't think anybody if you are flat-footed, you are target practice for Sebastian Fondora. And I agree with Terence Crawford. If Jaron Ennis can't beat him, now he said Jaron Ennis won't beat him. He's picking Fondora. If Jaron Ennis can't beat him, it's over, bro. The only hope for somebody to beat him is going to be David Benavidez. Believe me. With that said, he was also asked who wins out of the former WBO junior middleweight world champion, Australian superstar boxer, son of a legend, Tszyu, who's 26 wins, 3 losses, no draw, 18 wins by way of knockout, 31 years of age, who's been knocked out twice, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. He has a fight coming up next Sunday against Dennis Nerja, who is 20 wins, no losses, no draw, 9 wins by way of knockout. But he's also linked to and rumored to, should he get past this fight, he's going to face Terence Crawford's biggest rival, to whom he dominated in shocking fashion, in the former unified 3-belt WBA, WBC, IBF welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Earl the True Spence Jr., who has 28 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach, and a slick and is a southpaw. They fought July 2023. We haven't seen Errol Spence since then. So Terence Crawford was asked, who do you think wins that fight? And he says Errol Spence. Errol Spence wins the fight. And I believe Errol Spence is going to stop Tszyu as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's just going to win. I think he's going to stop Tszyu. You know, so with that said, man, yeah, man, this is going to be interesting, man, because obviously they're going to look to make Errol Spence versus Sebastian Fundora. He gets past Tszyu. They was already looking to make that fight happen, and he gets past him. That's the fight they're going to look to make, I'm pretty sure. But again, like I said, man, Fondora is definitely a cheat code, man. He is 1,000% a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? But let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. So that's Terence Crawford thoughts on it. He said that Sebastian Fundora is a cheat code. He's a created player, like a video game. And, you know, he's picking Fundora to beat Jaron Ennis. I wouldn't be surprised if he beat Jaron Ennis. Again, like I said, that's the only hope that we have for anybody to dethrone Sebastian Fundora. But let me know what y'all think, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.